Where's the pronunciation YouTube guy?
Amour fou, French.
Amour fou. Hello, I am currently on the search for my perfect lipstick. Okay, mostly shade. Mostly like I'm looking for the right shade, the perfect shade. But obviously I would prefer the perfect formula. And I mentioned this in one of my most recent videos, and a lot of you wanted to help me out. And truthfully, I need your help. So I have purchased many lipsticks. I bought all of these recently. I also bought these. I bought these. I bought these. They don't fit in the stupid little thingy, so they're outside of it, which is like really frustrating, but oh, that was really loud. We're gonna try all of them, and we're gonna try to find my perfect lipstick. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so in terms of my perfect lipstick color, I'm kind of thinking that I want something that emulates, and this is typical, I feel like, for a lot of people, something that emulates my lip color, but elevated, better, something smoothing, something that's going to bring a little bit of life to my face. My lip color is kind of cool toned. It's a little bit purpley. It's a little bit rose slightly, but like slightly more cool toned. I tend to like at least a more cool toned lip liner. I'm looking for something that's gonna bring life to my face. Something that's going to look like it fits. Okay, so I'm wearing a pretty basic base. I did try some new complexion products, so the colors might not be completely perfect. Like my contour is a little bit more on the red side, but I mixed a slightly more like mauve-y blush with a slightly more warm blush because I tend to kind of go in those two directions. Like I like something maybe a little bit warmer, slightly more like on the peach side, and then something a little bit more like this. Actually, these buxom blushes are a really good example of the color directions that I like to go in, you know? That's kind of like what I had in mind when I was searching for these lipsticks. So let's start off. I kind of wanted to start off with Lisa. This is her newest formula, the Rouge Experience. So beautiful. The formulas are stunning. If you didn't see my little London vlog, she brought me out to London for the launch of these lipsticks. The packaging is like, it's so ridiculously beautiful. I purchased these 3 colors. 2 of them I got my initials on the lipstick package just because I thought it was really pretty. I have the shade, I'm gonna pop these out so that I can actually see. This one's a little bit more cool toned. This is 184. I don't remember the name. I think it's Romy. Is it Romy? Yeah, 184 is Romy. The formula is really beautiful. It's kind of sheer. It's like a slightly more sheer. It's not, I mean, it's obviously like, you know, there's color there, but it's not so heavy and it's not so matte, but it's also not so hydrating, which I really love about it. She specifically created this to be like an everyday lipstick formula so that it would be comfortable, smoothing on the lips, something easy to apply, and that color is really beautiful. I also picked up this one, which is a little bit more warm. What color is this? Simone. This is Simone, so a little bit more warm, slightly brown, you know, in color. And then I also picked up, because I was just super intrigued by this color, I also bought 189, which is, the name of this is Audrey. Lisa's attempt at recreating Audrey Hepburn's iconic lipstick color. So mostly just because I wanted that, but I also thought it was just like really, really, you know, it's really, really beautiful. It looks super intense in the bullet, but when you put it on, it's just kind of like this really beautiful shade. So let's try these out. I know my lips are gonna, they're gonna be exhausted after this. So let's start off with Romy. I'm gonna be doing this with no lip liner to begin with. I'm gonna use the bullet to kind of like shape the lips, because I would never wear lipstick without lip liner. So that color is, it's very pretty. I think I just feel like it's a little dark for me. I already know that I love the formula. Very smoothing, super comfy. Like this is the perfect formula. I just wish that she had like more shades, because I kind of wish that I had something lighter than this. Like these are the lightest shades. Romy and Simone are the lightest shades. If I blend it out a little bit, I feel like it's really close. You know, like it's a beautiful color. It works beautifully with what's on my cheeks right now. It's just not exactly what I want. It just isn't exactly what I want. But the formula is exactly what I want. And the component is exactly what I want. You know what I mean? All right, we got a lot to get through, so let's get moving. Yeah, it's very cool toned purpley. It would be great for people who are light, medium, cool olives. I think it would be a really beautiful color. All right, let's try Simone, which is, once again, warmer, but around the same value. Yeah, I just feel like it's too dark. Because to make these colors work for my skin, I end up needing a lip liner. And my lip liner is always darker than my lipstick. Beautiful, beautiful color. Works beautifully with what's on my cheeks. I'm gonna sheer it out a little bit. I do think the tone of this is so much more flattering for my skin, even though it's much more warm than my natural lip color. It sort of works with all of my coloring because I am more warm. If you happen to be new to my channel, I'm a pale, warm olive tone. So I lean more towards yellowy green on the color spectrum. And so warmer colors tend to be much more flattering on me. I do think it's really beautiful. I just like let me take a teeny bit of foundation and put it on my lips. I feel like I just need it to be a little bit lighter than this. That's like close to what I'm looking for. Hey, you guys. The cats are hissing at each other, sorry. But even this is like a little too on the terracotta side, even with the concealer. I'm looking for something that has like slightly more peach to it. It's not bad though. Thoughts? Now, I just want to try the Audrey lipstick just because it's so pretty. I want to see how it looks on my skin. I have a feeling that it won't look amazing until I have like a lip liner on. I love how soft this formula is. It's just so like comfy. If you guys weren't aware, Lisa she worked so hard to make a fully recyclable lipstick. So you buy this like gorgeous packaging and then the lipstick refill is fully aluminum, no like magnet or anything. And it can be recycled, which is incredible. And then you can just purchase the refills. That's very cute. I actually really like it. I didn't think it would work for me. It's obviously not like a lipstick that would be my like everyday color, but I'm actually surprised, especially because I'm not wearing a blush that necessarily like flatters this, you know what I mean? It's not like the exact same color. Like if I was wearing maybe this Buxom blush, that might be a little bit too peachy. Yeah, this one maybe. I could mix the two. It's kind of like a mix of these two, which is why I like it. It's very pretty. It's very spring, very summer. I feel like it would look gorgeous with a nude lip liner. Oh, and that formula. I really like that. Expect to see me wearing this color in the spring. Like as it starts to get warmer. And in the summer, it just feels like a really beautiful color. Let me just see how it shears out. This is also one of those formulas that I feel like would be so nice, just like blended on the cheeks. Sheared out, it makes so much more sense. It's actually, bro, it's so close to like what I'm looking for, which is really funny. Thoughts? You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. Next, I picked up these lipsticks from Westman Atelier. The Lip Suede matte lipstick. I tend to prefer like a matte satin lipstick. I don't like cream lipsticks because I do like to overline my lips. And if my lipstick goes like a little bit outside my lip line, it just ends up being like super obvious. So I tend to go for like matte satin. This says Lip Suede matte lipstick. I hope it's not too matte. The one thing that I don't like about this is it like fakes you out because usually I'm used to lipsticks opening like this way, but this is the top, you know? And then this thing to like, to twirl it up is just like really tiny for my like chubby man fingers. So I don't know, whatever. That's just a nitpicky thing. Anyway, this is the shade Petal. I have two of these lipsticks. So Petal, and then I also I picked up Lacquer, which is more peach. Ooh, they feel really nice. So this is Petal, and this is Lacquer. Petal is looking a little too pink, maybe. Very soft. I can't tell what it smells like. Very soft. Definitely more pigmented than the Lisa. My lips are starting to dry out already. That's a very pretty color. What is this? Which one is this? Petal. I was expecting it to look too pink on my lips. It's not horribly pink. I think it's very pretty. Yeah, I don't know. It has a very comfy feeling. I can see that my lines in my lips are definitely like sticking out more. But again, like the second I start like removing lip products and reapplying, I knew like this is really gonna like test my lips. Okay? I'm gonna need a lip mask tonight is all I'm saying. But that's a very pretty color. I always feel like I just need a lipstick that's more blotted, you know? Yeah, like that. Ooh, that makes it so much better. Just blotting your lipstick makes it so much better. It has a little bit of a silicone-y feel, which I don't love. Because I do feel like those kinds of lipsticks, the ones that feel like silicone, not only tend to settle in lines more so for me, but they also just like make I don't know what it is. Silicone is supposed to be hydrating. It always makes my skin feel more dry. So while it feels hydrating, it felt hydrating when I first applied it, the inner rim of my lips is starting to feel like kind of tight, you know? Which I don't like. The color is nice though. I do like it, especially blotted. It's very pretty. Even without a lip liner, you know? Now let's try Lacquer, which is more peachy. Ooh. It's funny. I like these kinds of colors for my skin. Like I like seeing that against my skin. I feel like it has too much. I feel even though I'm very pale, I feel like it has too much, it's too light. It has a little too much orange in it, which can just make your teeth look so yellow. It's a pretty color. This is the kind of lipstick, I can't wear this without a lip liner. And like, do you see what I mean? I think I have pretty white teeth, but this kind of color, I feel like just instantly, no matter how white your teeth are, it instantly makes your teeth look yellow. This needs a lip liner. I'm gonna blend it out. That silicone feel, man. This feels like the kind of color that I would like to pop in the center of a lipstick. It feels like it can't be a go-to lipstick color. You know? Because I can't like, one of the things that I'm looking for with a go-to lipstick color is, can I apply it without a lip liner? Or does it does it need a lip liner? You know? Because sometimes they just need like, the lip liner has to do so much work to make a lipstick look good. So I'm trying to find something that's as close to not needing a lip liner as possible. So I think Petal was definitely closer. I don't like that silicone feel. I feel so dry. All right, that's Westman Atelier. I hate the magnetic ones because you can't put them next to each other. They just like bounce away. God, I have so many lipsticks to go through. Okay, we like have barely even scratched the surface. So next I picked up these lipsticks from Rokael Beauty, who is Beyonce's makeup artist. I picked up a bunch of stuff from Rokael. I hope I'm saying that right. Rokael. This is the shade Amen. And then I also picked up Unique. I'll be honest, I hate the packaging. It's really cheap feeling. Like it just feels like cheap plastic. So yeah, that's just one thing. So Amen. There's a theme with all the lipsticks that I picked up. This is basically Petal and whatever that was called. So this is Amen, and then this is Unique. So this is a lip cream, refined velvet lip cream. Okay, so let's go in with Amen. Ooh, very creamy. Reminds me of Romy. It's a very comfortable, velvety formula Very comfy. I like it. I love the formula. Definitely more pigmented, not necessarily like an everyday kind of formula. Makes more of an impact. The color's nice. Like I said, reminds me of Romy. I'm gonna try to sheer it out a little bit. It feels very hydrating, and there's no silicone-y feeling, which is really nice. Okay, blotted, I like it a lot. I actually think that that looks nice without lip liner. What do you think? There's something about it that is like, it feels like a combination of Romy and Petal from Westman Atelier. If that makes sense. There's like ever so slightly more like of that pink kind of color in there. It's interesting. Okay, next up, Unique. Definitely more warm, more on the orangey side, which you gotta be careful with. I wish the packaging wasn't so cheap feeling. That's pretty. Definitely a little bit orangey, you know, but it's not too light, so it doesn't look like as horrible. I do feel like I need a lip liner with it. It's just like ever so slightly too orangey, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And I really, really love the formula. I just like I just hate the packaging. I wish it was, I don't know why. I wish it was like more slender and sleek. I wish it was a little bit more like these Lisa Eldridge balms. Her like tinted lip balm type product. And I like how it's kind of like a moussey velvet, which I feel like achieved the same thing. Oh, it looks really nice sheared out. It achieves the same thing that a lot of those like silicone-y lipsticks are trying to achieve without being drying, you know? I like those. I think I might like to mix them. Okay, let's move on to Rare Beauty. I used this recently, I think. Did I use Creative? No, this is one I bought. Okay, this is Creative from Rare Beauty. Okay, little bit orangey, but I thought it looked nice online. I bought most of these from Sephora or Ulta. You know, swatches online, like you just don't know how they're gonna look on your skin tone. So I'm trying to compare to other swatches, like of different colors. I always Google like people's, like if people uploaded swatches. And then I try to like compare those skin tones to be like, what will it look like on me? It's very difficult. So I always recommend going into a store and swatching if you can. This is a matte lipstick? Cause it feels real matte right now. My lips are starting to look like the freaking Sahara. It's a pretty color. I don't know if I could, I definitely don't feel like I can wear it without a lip liner. It reminds me of whatever the hell I just wore. Creative. Okay. Then we have Unique, which is a little bit more on the yellowy side. A little more, you can see more yellow compared to this. And then we have Simone, which is just like slightly more brown. I feel like in terms of color, this is nice. It's a little too matte feeling for my lips. It's a little too opaque in color. I feel like I want something that has like ever so slightly a little bit more like luminosity, but it's not bad. I actually think it's kind of pretty. If I'm going for like a more warm, peachy kind of look, but I might end up just like putting a gloss on top. Like I want a lipstick that's just like one and done. Just throw it down and it's like perfect. It's like my go-to, you know what I mean? I don't think this is it. I don't know if we found it yet. I don't think so. I hope you guys are paying attention because I'm specifically asking for your help to find my perfect color. You know, like I'm not really going to be able to tell until I watch this back, like what I thought looked best. And I'm going to really rely on you guys to help me choose. Next up, I have the Kulfi. I got super into their lip stands. They have like a ton of lip stands and they're an amazing formula. Like they really, really stay put. This one is the shade. It says Kulfi Heirloom Satin lipstick. Yes. And then I picked up the color Bangle Box. Dude, my lips are getting really, I might have to take a little lip mask break. Ooh. Okay. Definitely more hydrating. This feels like where I want to be in terms of tone. Satin color, or satin formula. Comfy. Feels creamy. It's a nice satin. It's hydrating. It's not too wet. I kind of feel like it's a little more towards a cream than a satin, in my opinion. Comfy though. I kind of feel like this is close, but it's like ever so slightly towards the Romy end. The Lisa Eldridge Romy end. It's like got like maybe a little bit too much mauve in it, a little too much purple. Every lipstick I'm gonna try sheared out. Cause if it's one of those things where I have to just like, rather than swiping it on, just kind of blot it, you know, like pat it on, then that's fine. And I do feel like I like all of them better once I've blotted them a little bit. Ooh, that feels real close. What do you think? Especially with my cheeks? With my cheeks right now? That's very pretty. How's my teeth look? How do my teeth look? Yeah, that feels close. That feels close. What was that called? Oh, Bangle Box. I'm not gonna remember that. Jesus, Bangle Box. Feels like a pedal. You know what I mean? Kulfi is a brand that I'm like still new to, but I feel like everything that I try, I'm very impressed by. So now we're going into Charlotte Tilbury. So I have 4 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks that I picked up. I have Pillow Talk, which I bought. Recently they sent me Pillow Talk Fair. So let's compare those two to begin with. Looks like a satin cream. So this is Pillow Talk, and then this is Pillow Talk Fair. So you can see Pillow Talk Fair, a little more pink, slightly more saturated. You can see a little bit more brown in Pillow Talk. So let's try Fair first. Comfy formula. Feels a little too light and too pink for me. But very pretty when I shear it out. It's nice. I like it better than I thought. Comfy. My lips are loving the satin right now, the satin cream. It's not bad. I like it. I feel like I just want to wear it with a lip liner, but no, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's actually pretty. Yeah, it's nice. I feel like it would be, because of the pink, it feels like it would be a little bit better for like a slightly more cool toned fair, you know? Okay, Pillow Talk, regular old Pillow Talk. I know we're sick of her because she's everywhere. She's everywhere because she's kind of good. I think the matte is just like a square applicator. I don't really know why. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like the regular one better, but I don't know. And since buying this has been what I've been using the most recently. But it was before I got a lot of the other lipsticks. Okay. Comfy matte. Feels hydrating. Pillow Talk is a beautiful color, I gotta say. It's nice. It's nice because it contains some peach. It contains some mauve. It contains a little bit of brown, but not too much of any of those. Like it's somewhere in between all of those colors. And I like it for my skin tone. I'm gonna blend it out. Oh, and especially kind of blotted, like I... Sorry guys, I'm a Pillow Talk stan all of a sudden. This feels like wedding lipstick to me. Do you know what I mean? Like this feels like, it just feels like the right color. Would I wear this without a lip liner though? Because I feel like it would make the best impact with a lip liner. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to put Pillow Talk Fair in the center, especially because it's a satin. And a little lighter. Ooh, did that just do something? Because I feel like it did. I feel like it did. I feel like it did something. Ooh, I feel like it did something. Thoughts? You guys gotta let me know. So far, big fan of this combo. Big fan of this combo. All right, next 2 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I picked up Mrs. Kisses and Wedding Bells. Speaking of wedding lipstick. Gorgeous packaging, by the way. So pretty. Love. Wedding Bells, Mrs. Kisses. Once again, we got something a little slightly more on the mauve side, something slightly more on the like the warm side. This is slightly more brick. These are probably a little dark for me. Okay, let's start off with Wedding Bells, which is the slightly more mauve color. Very matte. Definitely more dark. Pretty color. Too dark. Too dark for me. Pretty color though, nice tone. It gives me the same vibe as Pillow Talk, but just like deeper, you know what I mean? A little more like I'm wearing lipstick. Pretty color though, nice on my skin tone. Nice with my cheeks. I like it. Which one's that? Wedding Bells, very pretty. Definitely not my perfect lipstick, not my like everyday lipstick, because it's just like a little bit dark, but this is very pretty, very pretty. It's going slightly more towards like deeper fall kind of colors for my skin, I think. You know, imagine this with like a deeper lip liner. Pretty stunning. All right, I know Mrs. Kisses is gonna be too dark and probably too warm, but we're gonna try it anyway. I am intrigued by it because it kind of gives me Velvet Teddy, MAC Velvet Teddy, but like less brown, you know? And I'm kind of always looking for that kind of a color that isn't too brown or too orange. This is a beautiful matte formula, I have to say. It's matte, but it's pretty comfy. That's a pretty color. That's nice. It's warmer. It's kind of a brick, especially on my skin tone because I'm very pale. I like that. I think it's really nice. Once again, more of like a fall, kind of like a more grounded lip color for me. If I want something that's gonna be like a little bit more of a statement lip. Share this out. Dude, Charlotte is winning me over, I have to say. Charlotte is like, she's just kind of getting me, I feel, with the lipsticks. All of them so far. Gorgeous. Beautiful color. Love. This is kind of like, this is like what I picture in my head when I think of Velvet Teddy on my skin tone. You know what I mean? Or when I think of like a fall lip. I love it. I like all of them. It's really beautiful. Not an everyday color, because it's more of a statement, but I do like it. It's very pretty. Yeah. All right. Lawless Beauty. I have 3 from Lawless. Wedding Day. Wedding Day, Tropic, and Femme. I think I used one of these. Was it Wedding Day? I think is what I used in the Charlie XCX video. Tropic is like more of a statement. Okay, Wedding Day, gorgeous. Tropic, Femme. Okay, that's the vibe. It's the vibe we got going on. Look at Wedding Day. Ooh, I kind of want to start with the other ones because I feel like Wedding Day is going to be the one, but let's go with Femme first. Definitely kind of purpley in tone. Very matte, especially with the state of my lips right now. Not as creamy matte as the Charlotte Tilbury mattes. It's very pretty. I like the value of it. It's not too dark for my skin. It has a much more purpley tone than like I would, you know, typically go for. That being said, if I'm wearing a more like this kind of color blush, can you picture it? Because right now, my blush is kind of like slightly more on the warm side. I feel like that's a really pretty color. I like it. It's also giving a little bit more of like my natural lip color because it's slightly more on that cool toned side, you know? It has a little bit of a tingle. I think the Lawless products like are slightly plumping, but like it's so slight I can barely even tell. I'm gonna blend it out a little. It's quite matte. So if you don't like a matte lipstick, you might not like this. It feels like the most matte formula that I've tried so far. It's the right like value too, because I feel like the colors that have been like closer to this have been a little too dark, you know? I like that. That's nice. That's a nice color. Okay, next, Tropic, which is much more like peachy, a little more saturated. Reminds me a little bit of the Audrey lipstick. But like, because my lips are so dry, I'm like, you know, it's like dragging. That is also a very pretty color. The value is very nice. It's very pretty. Looks very, say very again, you know, this buxom blush. It's like it's borderline, that like color that could make my teeth look yellow, but it's not too orange. It doesn't have too much orange in it. If it had a little more of that yellowy orange, could be dangerous. That's very pretty. That's very pretty. I like that. I actually really like that a lot. I don't know if it would go with all of my looks, but that's really pretty and I feel like it brings a nice amount of life to my lips. you know? It feels like it makes my skin glow. I like that. That's Tropic. And I was expecting that to be a little bit too bright. Once again, magnetic lipsticks that are just, I can't put them next to each other. They just bounce around. Frustrating. All right, Wedding Day. Because this I felt like was going to be so good. This like almost looks like my lip color. Let me put this on just one side so you can see. Wow, that like literally looks like my lip color. It's slightly more cool toned. You can see like a little bit more peach color on my actual lips. God, that's beautiful. Gorgeous value. Not too dark. Really, really nice. It might be a little too light. Oh, it's pretty though. This is a great everyday color because it's not too dark. It really does look like my lip color, but like elevated. I do feel I would probably wear a lip liner with it, but this feels like a versatile lip that could go with a multitude of looks. It feels like it could go with slightly warmer looks, slightly cooler looks, because it has like a combo. It has like a little bit of a combo of brown with a little bit of that like cool toned mauve in there. I think I like it. And that's Wedding Day, which makes sense, you know? It's a very natural, everyday kind of look. Lawless Beauty. I'm interested. All right, I have 3 Makeup by Mario lipsticks that I picked up. Okay, we have Nolita. Okay, Nolita 917 right here. They're pretty similar. One's ever so slightly more warm. This is a little more pink. A little more like purpley pink in it. And then this is Soho, which is like I'm worried about, but I'm also excited about. And I'm glad these are satin because my lips. Nolita. Damn. That's a dark color for me. Very comfy. It's too dark. It's way too dark for sure. It's way too dark. It's also a very sloppy application. Beautiful formula. Very comfy. Super pigmented. Always a little more palatable when I shear it out. It's just like a little too cool toned. It's a little 90s on my skin, which isn't bad, you know. I think it's a pretty color. Like I think it looks nice, but it's definitely not like an everyday lipstick for me. This is not something I would wear every single day. It's not gonna go with every single look. You know what I mean? But I do like it. I think it's nice. All right, so that's Nolita. And then we have 917, which is like very close, just like slightly more warm. Definitely probably gonna be too dark again. It's pretty. I like it better than Nolita because it's still slightly cool toned, but not too much on my skin. Also, for a satin lipstick, it has a really good grip, you know? What do we think? I think it's nice. I think the tone of it overall is similar to a lot of the colors that I'm really liking. It's just like, it's slightly dark for me, in my opinion, you know? But again, in terms of like fall colors, I think it would really be really beautiful with like a slightly darker lip liner. Make with the lips pop a little more. It's very pretty. So next is Soho. Once again, Makeup by Mario, same formula. I'm intrigued though. I'm intrigued. Oh, I think it's too orange. It's a little too orange. You can see. It's got a little too much of that yellowy orange in it. Always better sheared out, but I maintain it's a little too orange. It's a little bit too orange. It's not a bad color. I think it's pretty. It's close to a lot of the other ones that we've tried. But yeah, it just has like ever so slightly more orange, which is just dangerous. It's just dangerous in terms of like making teeth look yellow, you know? Lovely formula. Love the formula of all of those though. I highly underestimated how long it would take to film this video. Highly underestimated. Patrick Ta. I picked up a Patrick Ta lipstick. This is the shade Shy. Really pretty matte formula. We gotta power through. We're so close to the end, you guys. Ooh, matte, and it has a little bit of that silicone-y feel, which I don't love. Just a little bit though. It's not as intense. It's a pretty color. Oh, lipstick all over my teeth. Should I get Invisalign finally, you guys? These teeth, especially on this side. I wear a mouth guard at night because I clench really, really hard. And all of the mouth guards that I've tried like a million different mouth guards. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want suggestions. I don't want suggestions of mouth guards because it's shifted my teeth like crazy. It might as well. I had braces when I was 14 for 2 years. Might as well not have. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting Invisalign. They're not horrible. But they're crooked. They're crooked. You know? Anyway. It's a little too light. I think this would be a really great lipstick to pop in the center of like one of the other ones maybe. It's a pretty color, but I wouldn't wear it without a lip liner. You know? It needs a lip liner. It needs something a little bit more. It would be beautiful on the cheeks. It feels like a formula that would look gorgeous on the cheeks, you know? Yeah, it's very pretty. It's just it's a little bit light. It needs something. It needs a lip liner or to be popped in the center of another lipstick. But it is a very, very pretty color. I like it. I do like it. All right, next I want to try this just because I know it's hydrating. This is the Lip Power. Wait, I don't know what the style of lipstick is called, but it's called, oh, maybe it's the Lip Power lipstick in 102. This is from, I think this is Armani. This color I got and I was like, ooh, I'm really interested, but now I'm worried it's gonna be like way too light. It's very sheer and comfy. Ready? Oh no, I think it's too light. I just swatched a lot of these on my hand. Oh no, I think it's way too light. Interesting. Oh God, it feels so nice. It feels so nice to put on though. Mostly because my lips are just like dying for hydration. What do you guys think of that? It's lighter than my lip color, but I kind of like it. When I swatched on my hand, I was like, oh my God, it's like hardly there. Do you see? It's like hardly there. I kind of like it. It's a nice tone because it has some warmth to it. It doesn't really contain a whole lot of pink. It's kind of orangey, but like in like a flesh tone kind of way. You know what I mean? Oh my God, and it feels so nice on my lips right now. It's very creamy. I like that. Bro. I like this the way that I like Auric Bear. You know, this is like more warm and Bear is a little bit more of like a cool toned pink kind of color. This I'm kind of obsessed with. Like with this makeup look where I like don't have any eyes on, no mascara, anything, just like complexion basically. I feel like my lips look done and I don't feel like I need lipstick. I mean, lip liner. Even though it's lighter than my lip color. And also, let's remember, how many of these have I swatched? I've swatched 17 lipsticks. My lips are really going through it. I don't feel that way at all. Super hydrating. It's kind of beautiful. It's more of a balm. It's kind of beautiful. I'm kind of obsessed with that. Lip Power 102. Gorgeous. I don't want to remove it. I don't want to put any more lipsticks back on. 3 more. Dior. This is the Dior Rouge 220 Beige Couture Velvet Lipstick. Oh God, it's so matte. Oh, nice color though. Ooh. That's a really nice color. All right. It's matte. Everybody get ready. Ooh, similar. Kind of similar, but slightly more cool toned to the Armani. What do we think of that? It's interesting. Not too orange. Pretty smoothing. Considering what my lips have been through. It's interesting. It's kind of cool toned. A little bit light. I don't know if I can wear this without a lip liner. What do you guys think? Very smoothing. And hydrating. Like hydrating without looking wet, obviously, because it's matte. What's this called? This is 220 Beige Couture. I kind of love it. Watch me like be obsessed with the 2 most like expensive lipsticks in this in this lineup. But I kind of like that color. That's really nice. Again, like kind of similar to the Armani one. It feels like it can go with, like it feels like it really goes really nicely with my cheeks. It feels like it can go with pretty much any of my complexion products. Any look, like it feels versatile. I don't know, dude, I kind of like it. Damn. Dior and Armani, you got me. I'll be honest though, and I don't know if I have one here. It's kind of similar-ish to Revlon Untold Stories, which I don't know if that still like exists as a lipstick, but it reminds me of that, which is drugstore. So, you know. All right, 2 more. That's it. All right. Violette FR. I recently made a purchase. I wanted to try. I picked up 2 of the Bisou Bombs sheer matte lipstick. Wait, that's so confusing. The packaging is different. They went down here, you know? And it's all, I guess they couldn't decide. That's funny. Anyway, I bought Calisson and Amorfu. Dude, the French, for real. They're like the really, really soft blur lipsticks where it looks like this, but that's how it applies. You know what I mean? Very French. It's very French. So that's Amorfu. And then this is Calisson. Once again, warm. So these are just like kisses on the lips. You know what I mean? Bisou. Very, very sheer. So let's go in with Calisson. Does feel silicone-y. Oh, it feels really dry. Oh God. I should have started with these. Oh, it looks really fucking pretty. Oh God, but it feels so dry. I love this concept of these like soft blur. Like it looks beautiful. Like that color looks so beautiful. I love it. It looks soft. It looks blurred. It looks effortless. I feel so dry. Like I feel like I need to drink water right now. It's really pretty though. God damn, that's pretty. It's nice because it's a hint. It smooths and then it's like a hint of color on top of your natural lip color, you know? God, that's really beautiful. That's like exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want, but it's so fucking dry. Love it though. That's what, Frou-Frou, Calisson, and then let's try the other one. Amorfu. I need to know how to say this. Where's the pronunciation YouTube guy?
Amorfu, French.
Amorfu. When I made that short making fun of like my lipstick face, I really meant it. It feels like I'm just like, trying to make my lips as dry as possible, but goddamn, that's beautiful. That's fucking stunning. Goddamn, that's beautiful. I'm obsessed with that. It's fucking gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. Oh my God. But that's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love that. It looks amazing. It's stunning. It's these two, the last 2 lipsticks that we tried. I feel like they're exactly what I want. Maybe if I hadn't swatched like 3,000 lipsticks before, it wouldn't feel as drying. I'm gonna be trying this more. I'm gonna be using these more. Like these 2 colors, they're exactly what I wanted. Look how soft and gorgeous that looks. It's perfect. It's perfect. This looks like something I could wear without any makeup on at all. It's stunning. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop looking at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. It just feels so goddamn dry. I just feel like we found them at the end. Look how pretty that is. I just like touched it up a little bit, overlined slightly. I don't even feel like I need a lip liner. It's so freaking pretty. It's beautiful. I keep like losing eyelashes. Oh, I don't know what that means. I feel like that's a sign. God, that's gorgeous. All right, look, listen. I liked a lot of these. I feel like the Lawless lipsticks were, up until the Violette FR, the winners. Or like they were like in my top tier. You know what I mean? The Dior and the Armani lipstick, gorgeous. Love Like, really liked those a lot. But could this be more perfect? Could this be more perfect? The answer is no, bro. This is so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's stunning. I feel like I found them. I feel like I found my perfect lipsticks. You gotta tell me though. We tried a lot. And like I said, it makes my lips feel dry. So you're gonna see me using these a lot, okay? Because obviously I just swatched a million lipsticks. My lips are not in their usual state. So I'm just hoping that this formula is a little bit more like friendly when my lips are sufficiently hydrated, like they normally are. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously I want your feedback. Please tell me which ones you liked best. And are there specific looks that you think the other ones would work with? Because obviously I bought all of these lipsticks. I'm gonna use them, okay? I'm gonna use them all. I literally don't know what to say. That was just a lot. That was a lot. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. And I'm tired. My lips are very tired. I definitely have more lipsticks. I definitely have more like lip products to try. I'm reluctant to say, do you want to see a part 2? Because I don't want to do this to my lips again. Please let me know what your thoughts. What were your favorites? Are there specific, like, as I was swatching, I feel like I was inspired to do specific looks around certain lipsticks, like Audrey, Tropic. Was it the Kulfi one? I can't remember, but there were so many and I liked a lot of them. So I want to hear what your favorites were. If any of them intrigued you, which you think are the most flattering. Yeah, I need your feedback, dude. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe. You can become a member. Turn on the notifications. I don't know if I say that. And let me know if there are any, like, based on this, are there any lipstick colors out there? Especially if you're close to me in skin tone. Are there any lipstick colors out there that you feel like I'm missing out on? This is so beautiful. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.